Alright, so in the example that we had, I just had to close my connection and open it again because I now worked with either setting it manually or via code. And for the short example that I did over here, I did my connection with the object inspector, and the only thing I had to do was just close my connection set and then open the connection again. And then if I run my application, very easy, if I call it shows my new form over here that displays all the orders, but now the customer numbers are all the same, and I would like to go, or various, I would like to display only the customers that has placed certain orders. Now I could do it with a query using a select from where clause, or I could do it in another way. And what I would like to do now is just display maybe the data of the customer over there, and then display all the orders that belong to that specific customer that's selected over here. Now it's very easy to do. Alright, we're going to go to our form, we're going to go to our fields editor, we're just going to drag that over there, and then you're going to say, alright, let's just say I would like to display my customer number, and I say yes, I would like to display my customer number, and I would like to display my customer name over there, for instance, and if I wanted to, maybe also the customer surname. Okay, the customer surname, so there I have the customer surname in a little DB edit. Can make our form a little bigger. Alright, and now if I run my application, it displays the current customer, the same one that matches over there, over here. But now it's still not the customer number that matches the one on top. So what we would like to do, we would like to, on the form show event, first I want to set my DB navigator to that specific data source, which is data source 1. So the on form show event, we could say DB navigator 1. Obviously we'll use nice names, use the correct coding conventions, but for this example, the data source equals, it's data source 1. Alright, data source 1 is the one that we've placed over here that belongs to that table. And then we would like to do something else. We would like to go and supply a little bit of a relationship between, let's just run it again, between the current customer and the customer number over here. That's very, very easily accomplished. So let's just have a look. The things that I need to do and I need to supply, if I go to my form, we could use the on show event there. Then we could say, alright, data source 2 has a master, or data source 1 in our instance, data source 1. Oops, I'm so used to working in the .NET environment. Data source 1 dot master source. Data source 1, oh my soul. 1 second. ADO table 1, I beg your pardon. ADO table 1 dot master source equals, and now it's from the other form, FRM orders unit, FRM orders, and data source 1. Alright, and now we need to supply the key field, ADO table 1 dot key field, and obviously master field, a field that we're connecting to equals. I need my equal to there. It's difficult when you develop in .NET, do some examples in this one, do some examples. That is not the worst. It is customer number. Let us just have a look. Fields editor, add all fields there. Customer number seems to be there. It's the customer number is the master field. Customer number. And let's just open the table thereafter. After we've set all of those values, let's have a look if it's going to run. Let's hope it works. There we go, it's customer number 19. If I click over there, circular data links is not allowed, and the reason for that is that we're now complaining and crying, which I'm not going to record. Alright, so in this last little example, I just made a boo-boo. I said it was form 1, but I forgot that if you have a look at the program, I would have liked to link that customer number to the customer number over here, and that customer number was linked to this data source over there. So the only thing I had to say was that table 1 has a master, and the master for that is that customer number. So if you have a look at the code, ADO table 1, the master source is data source 2. The data source 2 of this form refers to that fields over there. And then I say the master field, that means the foreign key field, or is the customer number. And if I then open it and run my application, like magic, that is my current record, 219. The data for the current record is displayed, and we could see that this customer has only made one order. If I go to another record, let's take that Tamron Schwartz person, go to orders, we can see that this customer has made many more orders. And the nice thing is this data set is now open, and I can even display the details of the employee that has done the specific order as well. I could add up the customer satisfaction score, I could iterate through the data. I can do so many things just by working with it, and the kids will find it relevant to real world data applications, and it's fun to work with. Alright, Delphi, as I said, is not my primary language that I work in, but I really like it as a tool. Specifically, I think it will be very suited for high school level. Right, so this concludes this example.